ha. Let's go back up here, folks. There we are. So. All right, I need to take my phone out of my pocket. Get that thing out. And I thought I had, what do I have here? I need a cable that is not that. I need that. Okay. I'm going to plug this into my computer so you can see what I'm dealing with, because it's kind of hard to do on the screen because the Kemper profiler does not have a screen. So let's do this real fast. You can see it has a little microphone, which is great. All right, I'm going to need 2 hands for this. Let's get this thing figured out. Do not fall, please. Okay. The only bad thing about having a mic on my head is when I breathe, you can hear me breathe a little bit. So I might have to reposition the mic or something. But it's good because when I turn my head, you can always hear what I say and not be, whatever. So I can bring it all the way down here. I can bring it up here. I can move it out. I can put it right by my mouth. Stuff like that. So I hear it in my ears when I breathe. So maybe it's not as weird for you guys. So I'm going to bring up the rig manager. And it's going to start up. And hopefully this all works. There's a new version. Rig Manager introduces support for the profiler, for new profiler models. I will do that later. So it's currently scanning for profiles. Let's see if I have a thing made for this. Kemper. If not, I'll have to make one. Or something. Or maybe just add a, what do I want to add? That's close enough. Okay. There is a connection issue. Your rig manager cannot be connected to Profiler. Here's a few. Great. I probably need to update this real fast. Regardless, I can just talk about the I can talk about the reverbs real fast and then go from there. So I'm going to go ahead and install this update here. Maybe. Yeah, I can still play. So what you're hearing now is the easy verb, I think. I think it's called the easy verb. And I should be able to connect with my phone real fast. So I'm going to go to settings and then go to Wi-Fi. Maybe I can't do this while the unit's updating. Possibly. Go to other. Okay, I can't do that right now. Let's talk about the reverbs here. So there's a lot of on the player 1 level, or player level 1, you have the easy verb and you have a spring, and there's like maybe one more in there. But actually in the easy verb, there's a lot of options. You can see me updating in real time here, obviously. There's a lot of good algorithms in the easy verb without having to update to level 2 or level 3, which is another like $300 or something maybe. Yes, I'm updating in real time so you can see what I'm doing here. Yep. And honestly, I've been very impressed with just the easy verb and the options I have. Well, maybe I can't do that just yet. Installer is unable to be moved. Can't be moved to the trash. Why not? Okay, let's try that. Let's open this thing back up. It's kind of frozen in time at the moment because it's trying to do something. There's a connection issue. I see that. I see that there's a connection issue. Let's unplug it and then plug it back in. I like doing things in real time to show you that I'm an idiot and that I just mess everything up. There is a connection issue. Let's close Rig Manager. Let's actually let's unplug the power from the player, and then we'll plug it back in and see if that does anything. So the easy verb, there's some really good, like, and they go out of their way to name these verbs, you know, very ethereal type options, and which is what I like. Okay, let's go to this one. So this is the just the clean sound. I feel like that's just either a hall or a spring. Okay, if I go to rig 1, which is my mezzo boogie. Okay, I have a little bit of reverb going on in there. I mean, actually, I have a little bit of reverb and a little bit of delay in the signal. All right, let me go to my player. And then that's connected. I also need to go to my cellular and then turn that off, because for some reason when you have the cellular data turned on, it doesn't connect to the app all that well. Okay, so you can kind of see there it's wanting me to connect, which I will gladly do. And ever since I figured out this little method, I've never had any issues connecting at all. So I'm going to scroll over and go to easy verb. And what we have in this reverb is we have spring reverb, easy verb, echo verb, and legacy verb. So legacy is really just what it says. I mean, there's a hall, a large room, small room, ambience, matchbox, and another matchbox. So let's go to hall real fast. And you can, well, let's actually go to number 4, and let's change this. This is currently set to spring reverb, which is what this is. You can kind of hear that it's very springy. Okay, if I go to like surf, okay, the decay time has gone up a little bit, and also just the extra springy and boinginess. Right, I could bring down the mix. Okay, there's that. I got some interesting sounds in my ear. I'm gonna go to the legacy verb again, and this is the hall. Okay, this is going down to the large room. And these sound really, really good. I can change the decay time. We can go all the way up to infinity. Let's just do like 11 seconds. Yeah, so I really feel like even just with the basic stuff. Here's a small room with a long decay. Bring this back down about 2 seconds. Yep. That one sounds good. Let's go to ambience. Bring up that decay time a little bit. Okay, interesting, I know, right? Matchbox. And then the last one is another matchbox. So we'll go back to our reverbs. Let's actually see if I can connect to the computer now. Maybe. Hopefully. Hopefully this does it. Come on. Yes, it works. Okay, so I just needed to update my thing here. So let's go to this one. Okay. This is a little bit bigger. All right, profile operating system. Please refer to the addendum manual available. Okay. So user interface, added pitch of transpose in rig settings, fixed effects now available for morphing. That's cool. Fixed MK2 series doesn't memorize input source. Okay. Fixed MK2 series doesn't memorize performance mode during startup. Okay. Fixed output preset handling at player. General support for profiler, head, MK2, power head, rack. Okay, cool. Added pure cabinet. This is for the user interface. Added pure cabinet can be activated, deactivated via a quick button. Okay, so this small minor update says a software update is available. I'm going to do this later. All right, so what I'm looking at here. What's up, Richard? How's it going today on this Taco Tuesday? So as you can see, maybe. Yep. As you can see here, I have all my verbs. And let's comb through these a little bit. So I'm going down the verb, click, and then easy verb. And these have like concert halls, clubs, rooms, caves, ambience, plates. But really the last few here are really the money reverb. So you got pad, which sounds really nice. It just sounds so good. Very lush. Turn up the mix a little bit. I like how the sound just keeps carrying off into the distance. Let's make this a little bit shorter to see how it reacts to shorter decays. Okay. Turn up the modulation a little bit. Joel, how's it going, man? So I need to figure out how you guys are making your convolution reverbs for the C verb block on the head rush, because I feel like I could take my Kemper player and profile any of the verbs into an IR and then load that into the convolution reverb block. And that'd be really cool. So I need to figure out how to do that. I've done IRs of my room in Logic Pro, and maybe that's how you do it. Maybe there's a better way or a different way of doing it. But I need to figure that out because I really love the reverbs on the Kemper, and I feel like these are where these kind of tones is where the head rush is lacking in the really ethereal, moving, modulated type stuff. So anyway, it's my opinion on that. Let's go back to easy verb. This is the aftermath. And I just love how that just keeps carrying on into the distance. And it's not like a shimmer to where just like really like the pitch sticks out in the mix is just very washed out sounding, which I love. Let's go to another one here. This is the resonance. Turn the modulation up a little bit. Just has that weird, like, almost like unlimited feedback type sound, but it's washed out with a reverb. I'm telling you, these things are just really good. Here's a mod hall. going to do a video pretty soon on just comparing all the different reverbs on all the units I have. I know the ToneMaster Pro has 4 loops on it. Also, the Helix has 4 loops. So I should be able to put, like, in one big chain, I should be able to put the ToneMaster Pro, the Fractal, the Headrush, and the Kemper all in a loop on the Helix floor, and then compare 5 different units all through the Helix, essentially. That's going to be kind of crazy to figure out all that, but this algorithm is called Grace, and let's just see what we got here. Okay, let's go back to this other one here. And I actually already have my sound I like on profile or on rig 2. Let's go check out what the cave sounds like. This is really dark sounding. Move my windows around a little bit. Maybe make this a little bit bigger so you can see what I'm doing. Possibly. Yeah, we'll do something like that. Okay, so. Okay. So I like that, but we're going to go set it back to something else and go back. And we should be set back to our spring reverb, which we are. Okay, so this one is really meant to just be my dry-ish, all around clean tone. I do have a tremolo I can bring in. Then I have my pure boost, which is just pushing it into overdrive. Yeah, so there you go. So on one rig, I can have a tremolo and a boost and still sound pretty good. Okay, I like that one. If I go over to rig number 2, which is my my more wet, clean sound, this is assigned to what? It didn't say. I think I'm on either the either Aftermath or Pad. All right, so like I said, that verb right there is more than enough for what I typically like out of a really long atmospheric type reverb. Now, if I upgraded to the other 2 levels, I think I can get all the reverbs on level 2, possibly. I have to look at the website again to check the specifics. But like $140, whatever it is, it may be worth it. But I mean, I honestly just stay on one bank here on the Kemper. I don't do a whole lot of anything else. Because it serves my purposes for recording and jamming and whatever else. So here's the Mezza Boogie one more time. Why? I have an EQ on. Let me turn off that EQ. It's kind of bumping a little bit of low end in my voice. Yeah, and that sounds good to me. And then if we go over to 3, this is like a JCM 800 style option. And then going over to 5, this is the same deluxe reverb, just cranked up. I can turn on a delay. Okay, and I can turn on a pure boost. Yeah, there you go, guys. That sounds really good to me. I'm actually going to switch back over to the FM3 over here. And let's kind of quickly compare some of the verb settings I have on that. Let's see here if I can do this without hurting anything. All right. All right, so on the FM9 over here, I have, let's do this one. All right, so on this one, I have a Class A FAS clean model, which sounds really good. I'm going to go ahead and tune real fast. Because I can. So far, I'm liking the headphones. There was another Audio-Technica option that I could have gotten that was maybe like a little less expensive. And I think those you can actually turn this up and it actually mutes the mic. But on this one, it doesn't do that. This is more of the broadcast style headset with microphone type deal. So, but if you're looking at it for, video games, playing online, live streaming, just doing typical video stuff, if you don't mind wearing headphones in your video, which I'm on the verge of not carrying anymore. I'm like, all right, I don't have time to make tons of videos. And what I did here recently, or at least in the month of July, was I sat down for like an hour or two and just banged out like 15-minute videos over and over. And then I just scheduled those out for the rest of the month. So what am I on? I'm on something. Okay. All my headrush videos, all my Boss GT1000 videos. What else? I need to do some more. I definitely need to do some more Fractal and Toastmaster Pro videos. Then the headrush videos that come out on Wednesdays, which I have another one coming out tomorrow. I just did all of them like on a weekend essentially, and then just scheduled them out so that way I don't have to worry about making videos the rest of the month. I'm not sure how well that's actually working, but you know, it is what it is. And it may be too much content for the week because I basically have a video coming out almost every day. So I don't know if I'm saturating the channel too much or you're viewing or you're getting to watch what you want to watch. I'm not sure, but you let me know to go check out my channel to see the latest videos that I've released and just kind of let me know if you like that style of video and also style of upload schedule. I'm not going to take over YouTube by any means at any point. I've been doing this since 2017, and as of right now, I have about 17,200 subscribers. So you can gauge by those numbers and how long it took me to get there, how well I'm taking over YouTube at this point. But you know what? If I can help somebody out there answer a question or just guide them down the path of, rock stardom, then, that's what I'll do. So, all right. So Joel says, I almost don't see how Kemper isn't using convolution. It is the closest to convolution I've heard, on par with Strymon. So I guess Strymon is using convolution reverbs. Maybe, I'm not sure. And then we have watching on TV, listening through surround sound. It sounds so good. And I just watched Leon Todd. These tones are better for what it's worth. Well, he's definitely a better player than I am, but I will take your compliments and apply them to my ego accordingly. So. All right, so here's a ambient sound I have pulled up on the on the Fractal. I'm on the neck pickup right here. Going to the 4 position. That has a lot of nice movement to it. Let's go see. Now that I can turn my head and not have to face the microphone all the time. Let's go exit. I'm going to scroll over. So on my Reverb 2, I have it set to deep space. Okay, so it's just a good all around reverb. I'm going to go turn off these other things here. Just bypass them momentarily. And then we'll turn them back on one at a time. So here is just the deep space. That's the tongue twister reverb. Yeah, so that one has a nice long kind of like this thing just floating through space kind of deal. Okay. That one's good. Let's bypass that one. Okay, here's just the normal reverb that I have, which is the large spring. Okay. Yeah, that one is what it is. Then we'll go over to the Plex delay, which actually has all kinds of stuff in it. This one has the Plex verb, the shimmer verb, the discrete echoes, Econo shimmer 1 and 2, the Ganymede, which I think is probably based on the line 6 Gamamede, possibly. Golden delay, golden detune, golden shimmer, celestial shimmer, granular echoes, gritty. I mean, this one just has all the stuff. So. That one's nice. Let's go check out. This is the helium shimmer. That definitely has the higher pitched type sound on there. I might go back to that one. That was not bad. Here's the gritty shimmer. Okay, here's the celestial shimmer. I like that because it kind of hits a certain note, then it goes down a little bit, like a few tones. I'm liking that one. Here's the golden shimmer. Wow. Golden detune. Let's go try out the critters one here. Yeah. Yeah, weird stuff. Granular echoes. All right, let's go try this Ganymede. And this, I think this is based on the Helix Gamamede reverb. Yeah, it's got to be. All right, so let's just say we keep that, and we go turn on our or delay this one, and then go turn on the long reverb, which is the deep space. So here we go. Yep. I like it. Let's go turn back on the spring reverb. I feel like that washes it out a little bit more. Then we'll go back in and let's do the helium shimmer. Yep, and then we'll go over to the next page. We'll go to our mix, and we'll just bring down the mix a little bit. We'll exit. We'll hit store, enter. Then now we have a new ethereal ambient reverb thing going on here. Okay, now if I go over to the next one, this is my swell sound. So what is happening here? Let's go to enter. I'm gonna move that. I'm gonna move the volume over. So let's do this. Move block left. Yes. Execute. Store, enter. All right, so. I don't know why it's cutting off like that. Let me go check that out. Why are we cutting off? Swell sound. The attack is really low. The release. Make the release a little bit longer. Something like that. Maybe turn down the hysteresis. Nah, it can't be that. Bring it back up. Yeah, I think bringing the release time up a little bit more helps smooth it out. Uh-oh, Joel McCreate is in the house. Crate. You have to let me know. Yeah, Fractal's pretty good, I must say. What's up, Jake? Store, enter. We'll go back to our ambient sound. Switch to another scene. All of it carries over beautifully, and we're back to our normal, you know, clean sound. So now going over to my other two sounds. I don't remember what I'm doing here. I have a amp block or a drive turned on. That's interesting. Let's see what that one is. This is the Timmy mid, but I'm not liking that. Let's go over to see what the Zen Master does. Let's go over to Tone Kings. Actually, I like the... Sorry, I'm not used to having this mic here. Let's find the Nobelium, which is the ODR Nobles top thing, which is cool. What am I doing? There we go. I don't know why my sound just got weird. Let's see here. Let's page back over. I'm still on amp A, which is good. Still on amp A when I change that. Yeah. Go through different drive sounds here, just seeing what sounds the best. I may honestly just take that amp and then just crank it up even more for the next sound. So, for example, if I go over here and turn off my drive, go back to my amp. Let's see what. Let's see real fast what I'm doing here. The other amps are set to channel C and channel D. So these amps could be set to channel B, which is great. So I'm going to turn this to channel B. Let's remind myself what that is. So that's class A. I'm going to go to the next channel. Sorry, I'm adjusting my Kemper right now. I'm going to go to... I like the class A sound. But let's crank the gain up pretty good on this. And then turn down the level. See what we got. Ogalapix, what's up, man? Doing all right? All right, so watching while playing on my Kemper player. Upgraded to level 3 when it was released, and I must say the reverbs are amazing. I agree. I might update in the very near future. I'm just holding out for now. So, or the GFI algorithms, but what you can do with 2 reverbs and a plex delay and a fractal is amazing. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I should email you my FMM ambient preset. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. I will check it out. All right, something about this sound is not it's not doing it for me. So let's go back to another page. Let's go to the buttery sound. Okay, not bad. All right, let's go ahead and store that one. And then we're going to do the same thing for this model here. We're going to go back, bypass the drive, go to amp. Let's go to buttery and this turn up the gain a little bit, turn down the bass, and so forth. All right, so now we have clean ish. Then we have the rhythm channel. Then we have the rhythm with delay. Back to clean. I am on the bridge pickup anyway. So then this is a, what is this one? This one is the Spawn Nitrous. And then this one is the 5153 100 watt red channel. Back to my ambient sound. I feel like this channel got dirtier for some reason. Anyway, there you go. So here's some fractal stuff just to compare how the Kemper is. They're both really good, and I can't complain about any of them really. I am doing great. Remind me again, Ogle Apix, where you're from, because I don't remember. All right, going back to the Kemper real fast because I can. And we're going to go here. And we're going to go here. We're just going mono out because I don't have a stereo thing going on. That got turned up. Why is that so loud? Why is it so loud? Yeah, I've turned that all the way down and it's still pretty loud. Going to my Mezza Boogie. Let's see where I'm at here. Not that one. That one. Yeah, close enough. All right, Joel, give me your honest thoughts here. So I've played the Kemper, I've played the Fractal. You really think that sounds that much better? I mean, I think it sounds great, but... And And those are not even my own profiles or ones that I've downloaded from other people. These are the profiles that came on the Kemper player when I bought it brand new from wherever I got it from. I think I got it from Zounds.com. So, yeah, these profiles are great. I actually do have a whole slew of profiles that I made on the Kemper stage last year sometime. You can get all of them for $20. So if you want to go help support the channel and you're a Kemper user, then go spend the best $20 you'll ever spend and help me out and support me that way. I don't do super chats. I don't do, join my club or join my channel. I just have products on my website that you can help support me that way if you choose to do so, which I will not be mad if you do. So a lot of really good ones in there. Here we're back to the Clean Deluxe with the Easy Verb set to, I think, either Pad or Aftermath. That's right, Ogilapix. You're in Los Angeles. That's right. What I've done here, folks, is, I've gotten this MIDI Captain, which I bought it based on a YouTube video that I saw while researching the Kemper player. This thing right here is powered via USB, this long USB cable, into the back of the Kemper. So these switches on the bottom and this one here changes my 5 rigs. Then I can turn on and off the effects 1 and 2 from right here. And this is my tap tempo. And this is my bank up and down. And I think right now, if I try to hold the tap tempo, it didn't actually go into the tuner, which I'm pretty sure I can go into the software editor of this thing and tell it to do pretty much anything I want. But this thing right here is like $100 something bucks. And then the profiler is around $6.99 or so, I think. So with this little unit right here and the Kemper player, I can fit it into the front pocket of my guitar bag or guitar case. And it's just a great little rig to carry around with just the guitar, the Kemper player, that little switcher. I did a little bit of recording the last few days, doing some clean and heavy rock type tones. And yeah, the player is a beast and it sounds great. It has, gapless switching, and you can change banks really easily and whatnot. The only thing it doesn't have is a screen, so you can't really tell where you're at. You just kind of have to memorize like what bank that you're on and which sound that you have stored where. But since I mainly just stay on one bank anyways, it's really not a big deal. So going back over to rig 3. I'm going to turn off the boost. Yeah, I'm going to hold that down and store that, because I don't want the boost on just yet, but it does sound pretty good without it. So going back to the Mezza Boogie. And then going to the Cranked Deluxe Reverb. Going to the Clean Deluxe Reverb. Then go into my ambient deluxe reverb. There you go. So Joel says it is night and day difference. Well, that's very possible. I'm not going to argue with Joel on that one. But we have two Joels in the chat here. So Joel Chappelle and Joel McCreet. If you got a friend named Joel, then you're a blessed friend indeed. So he says, I don't know just how they're set up, but when you went back to Kemper, it was wow. Great. That's cool. That is cool. Yes, I agree, Jake. It is a huge bonus when Kemper mentioned the player was MK2 ready from day one. Looking forward to all the future updates. So that just means all the people that complained about the price and the level upgrades, wah. You know, they're getting way more than what they paid for out of the chute. And I'm pretty sure whatever profiling update they're going to have to make the profiler actually be a profiler and not just a player. That's going to be even better because now I can take a really small unit, pretty much profile anything that I want, and just put it in the front pocket of my guitar bag, and off I go. You know, as well as my little MIDI captain switcher type thing here. It's a great little rig. I know Aaron Short of Aaron Short Music. He also has a player, and he recently got the Morningstar, the version 8, I think the 8 Pro or whatever it's called. He got that kind of switcher, which has really nice big scribble strips. So if you really need scribble strips, I think the Morningstar is like $400, maybe $499. I'm not sure. Which by the time you buy the Kemper player and then the Morningstar, you're kind of already in like the Kemper stage territory anyways. But it is nice having a really, really small unit that you can pair with another relatively small unit and get roughly the same functionality as a Kemper stage. Because I know Aaron is up in New York, and he's, getting on train stations and subways and buses and whatever else. And, sometimes you just can't carry a big honking, Fractal or Headrush or Helix or Toemaster Pro even. You want something as small as possible that you can put in, like a small pocket in your guitar bag, in your backpack, stuff like that. And then walk around town with the tones that you need for whatever you're doing. So I'm going to call you Fractal Joel from now on. Then we got Kemper Joel. That's right, Kemper Joel. All right, guys, I'm going to go help the family get ready for dinner, and we're trying to clean up house a little bit and whatnot. So I did wake up this morning about 5:30 and did some nice workout type stuff. Just trying to lose the weight a little bit if I can. Going out walking, lifting weights, just get more fit. Not eating as many donuts if I can. That's really, really hard though. All right, guys. Sounds good to me. Fractal still sounds good. Kemper sounds always good. I'm liking this Tonemaster Pro over here. I got the Headrush Prime. What else do I have? I still have the Boss GT1000 Core, which has some nice amps, but obviously the reverbs are just kind of more basic, like on the Headrush side of things. Yeah, I gotta get my kettlebell swings in for sure. Necrodog, sorry, I try to just go for about an hour, from like 4 to 5. But I think I started a little bit late, so I'm going a little bit later today. But yeah, get the kettlebell swings in for sure. That's definitely a good cardio and weightlifting, weight training type exercise for sure. So I will add that to my repertoire of things to do, Jake. And thanks for the reminder on that. I will be back tomorrow with a pre-made video on some Headrush stuff. And then Thursday, what do I have on Thursday? I'm not sure what I have on Thursday yet. I'll look into it. If I don't have one just yet, then I'll either skip a day or I'll make some videos tonight or tomorrow night and have those ready for the rest of the month. And then prepare for the month of August and see what else I'm going to do for that month with all the video content and whatnot. So once again, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe down below. And if you want to help support the channel, don't send a super chat. Don't send, anything else. Just go to my website, drmcfarlandstudios.com, find a product that fits your need and your price range, which most things are about $20 on my website. And it's just a one-time payment. You get free updates for life on that product whenever I add new rigs or profiles or presets or whatever I'm doing. And you go help support what I do here online. So thanks, guys, for watching. I am Dr. McFarland, and I will see you in the next video. Keep rocking.